Hey everyone, it's Devine and welcome to Divine Miracles. Thank you so much for being with me on this journey. And this is kind of like an update video as well as letting you guys know that everything's sort of back to normal. I'm slowly moving into videos again and doing your tarot readings. What's happened to me, if you watch my last video, so I don't have to explain it again, my updates video, has really knocked me off my feet. So I've needed to allow myself to be patient, even though I've been wanting to come back and do it. My body just hasn't been letting me. So I've been doing a lot of amazing things in the process, working on myself and rebuilding and repairing. And I've just come back, I feel, with a lot more knowledge and a lot more like a rebirthing kind of situation happening. But what I wanted to do is, I was in the op shop not so long ago, which is like a charity shop, and I found these messages from the guides, books, and it's James Van Praagh, cards. So I thought, let's do a message just to get things started today. Thank you all for your kindness, your love, your support, your donations, helping me along my way. And I am going to be returning to the United States in October this year. Obviously, I'm going to be moving across there and then visiting back in Australia often, and my whole life is going to begin. And obviously, I'm going to be there with my love, Bobby. So he has been amazing in this whole process and keeping you guys updated as well, and just obviously supporting me from a distance, unfortunately, which has been really difficult for both of us. But now we get to be together and start our life. So it's going to be amazing. Everything's going to start happening. You guys are going to reap the benefits, a lot of healing energy. And I've got some meditations that I want to share too, more shamanic meditations. And people have said to me, just do it. Don't worry about it being perfect. I know there's going to be some people that still complain, oh, I can hear this and I can hear that within it. But the message is going to be there for you. I'll do my best to get rid of any background noises. Although if the lawnmower man starts, if you guys know where I am at the moment, if the lawnmower man starts, I'm sorry about that. But let's do these a card messages from the guides. I want you to think of number 1, number 2, or number 3. I guess might be a good way to do it, and then we'll see what message comes up for you with this new deck. I don't know anything about it. It's like it says transformation card, so I'm just trusting that it's going to be good. Yeah, it's still got a sticker on the back from the charity shop. I couldn't believe I saw them there. I'm like, wow. Okay, so for number 1, okay, I'm going to be asking for a message for you. Okay, sort of like connecting. Okay, so number 1. Oh, that's got to be the one because I dropped it. Okay. Lucky it wasn't dropped too far. Hi. Okay, be of service. Okay, so this is for number 1. So I think with this one, some of you think like, you waiting until you've gotten certain certificates or qualifications or more practice or something under your belt before you get moving on a situation or something that you want to do. And, all we can really do in our spiritual journey is try to help other people. And I don't care what kind of spiritual journey that is for you. Like, everyone's got their own unique thing. I just don't like it when people cram their thing on me. But still, if you be of service, do the best that you can. Hold the intention in your heart of, doing the right thing, and trying to help people. I feel that then doors will start to open, the light will start to break through for you, things will start to happen. But if you're just sitting back waiting to get these certificates and things like that, then you're going to be doing that for some time, because it's really a sense of procrastination when that happens. You're feeling like everything needs to be perfect, but it doesn't. You actually learn more by being hands-on than anything a book can teach you, So the sooner that happens for you in your life, the better, okay? So for number 1, just be of service. Do the best that you can. Don't worry about what anyone else is doing, thinking, saying, feeling, Leave all the past stuff behind you and just move forward on your own unique path and own it. Be okay with that. So be of service. Don't know whether that's what the book says, but that's what I'm feeling. Okay, all right, number 2. You guys know I do that by now. Number 2. Okay. Journey within. I think I need to make some cards like this. Okay, journey within. So, look at all the healing color in the green here. Okay, so this is precisely what I've been doing, like over the past few weeks, with all this happening to me. Like pretty much as soon as I land in Australia, I'm flat on my butt. So the journey within happens when you start to realize the different, as you can see these patterns here, the different patterns of events that keep on continuing for you. Sometimes things trigger in your life. So you'll be watching TV and someone will say something and you'll be like, oh my God, and start crying, you know, it'll hit you hard. Or you'll keep on repeating some kind of thought pattern, or someone keeps really annoying you and you know what they're like and you sort of preempt that situation as well, you know, where you're like, oh, they're going to be like this and they're going to do this and I'm going to have to put up with this and I'm so sick of it and blah, 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 blah. But when you journey within, you realize you have choices, you know, and you can either choose to allow that person to really tick you off and get under your skin, or you can block that energy from it having any effect whatsoever over you. And you can do it. People say, oh, it's too hard, you know, I'm living in this situation. You're not. You're living in your head and you're creating a situation. When you journey within, you can do some meditation, you can listen to some music, you know, you can focus on the things that you would love instead of the things that you don't like. And journeying within is actually doing that. It's deciding, you know, that you're going to rebuild yourself, that the way that things were aren't serving you anymore. And it's okay to lose your, you know, footing, you know, because it's a rocky slope at times, you know, and it's okay to lose your footing and fall back down a little bit and slide, you know. But, you know, you just keep on pushing forward and try to live within as much as you can, because out there, you know, there's too much interference and we are very sensitive to it all. So this card is coming up to you saying, you know, you actually do know what you're doing. And, you know, if you had to give advice to somebody else, you would know what to say. It's time to go within and get that advice, healing and love for yourself going on here. And, you know, blocking out what anyone else thinks, says or does. Because that's on them. That's their problem, their projection issues, okay? So journey within. So much more that could be said with that card, but that's not fair to the other cards. All right, number 3. Here we go. What is this? Practice moderation. Now look at the orange in this card here. Okay, so the navel chakra here. So balancing things that you're eating and you're, you know, exercising and all that kind of stuff too. Moderation in everything that you do, like all keeping the middle way, it keeps you balanced, you know. Like too much of a good thing is, you know, usually damaging in some way. So what's this saying is that maybe there's somewhere in your life where you're overindulging still. And when we're overindulging, whether it's eating or drinking or, you know, working or whatever it is we're doing, we're trying to fill some kind of void, you know, something that's missing within us. And we're trying to occupy it with all of this other stuff. And then, you know, it can turn around into like this pattern where, you know, we do something and then we feel really bad about doing it, you know. Like we, you know, overeat, comfort eat or whatever, stuff our faces, and then we feel really bad about it. Then we feel like an idiot. Then we feel like a loser. Then we feel, you know, all the emotions that we were trying to smother come back 10 times, you know, more. So again, this is all about asking yourself, like, how do you really want to live here? You know, because we're allowing other people, situations, past influences to actually have a hold and an impact on our life here. And it doesn't work that way, you know. It's not working for you, and it's certainly not getting you past the situation. So like a lot of people have been severely abused, neglected, abandoned, rejected, hurt, you know, over and over and over again. And it's only natural that you would come up with something that would give you some kind of comfort. And in fact, you'd probably be saying to yourself, and I actually deserve this after everything I've been through, you know. But in some times, that's a victim mentality. You know, you just feel like I've been through this, so I'm deserving of this. But what you're really doing is still destroying yourself, you know, because you feel like you need to punish yourself still. So although you are saying that you're allowing yourself a situation, you're really punishing yourself. So this message is about practicing moderation, like being mindful every day. Do I really need this? Do I really need this situation? Can I wait? Can I hold off? You know, what can I do instead? You know, so I can get myself balanced. Also calling in your angels and your guides, you know, to help you, like to balance you, because you shouldn't let other people ruin you, you know, and your life, you know. It's some people do, and they allow that to continue because they feel like they need to be punished. But no one deserves punishment at all. We just deserve to experience and understand ourselves and our situations and be kinder to ourselves because other people haven't been, you know. But practice moderation in all the other things, keeping everything in balance so that your mind starts to balance out, you know, your body starts to balance out. You start feeling better about yourself because you're doing it for you. And maybe, you know, it's a long time coming, you know, where you've needed to do that. So if we look at the different colors, you know, the chakra color here, the sacral chakra, you know, you've got the heart chakra here with the green and also healing. And being of service is kind of like multicolored here. So, you know, using all of your abilities that are within all those different chakras too, and making sure they're balanced. Sort of very gritty. When I'm looking at someone with healing, they appear to me as a person with all these grid lines. And then in between the grid lines, you can see ones that are broken or needing mending. And you get reconstructed when you have a shamanic healing, definitely. So those are the little messages, like your 1, 2, 3 messages. I hope that you like them. I'm going to do the your mini tarot readings as well. And again, I want to thank you guys for all your help and support. Readings are available again. Shamanic healing is available again. It's still at a special discounted price, so you get 2 sessions for the price of 1. That's going to be changing. You know, I haven't updated September yet, so that's going to be changing. So I'd really hope that you guys get on board with that one. As you know, I'm going to be moving over to the United States, and I hope to be able to do more workshops, you know, more seminars and things in person with you all while I'm there, of course. So stay tuned for that. I know some people on the West Coast didn't get to see me this time. It was just all too much at that point in my life, but it's all happening again. So hopefully these messages today are helpful to you. I've got some new things coming on my website too, and I look forward to sharing a lot more knowledge and guidance, you know, and interactive things with you guys over the next, well, over time, you know, as we go forward. So thank you so much for your patience with me and navigating with me on this journey. Okay, so until the next video, which is going to be your star signs, so look for your element. I'm going to be doing that right now, so it'll be up really soon. Until next time, lots of love, and bye for now.